I'm Mark Stewart Greenstein, candidate for Governor of Connecticut, picking up on the repulsive place that I left off, that horrible Sheff versus O'Neill decision. And just to recap, Black lives matter, Black jobs matter, Black training matters, and now I continue. Black prosperity matters. And we haven't given enough thought, Obama certainly didn't, to Social Security as a system. It is the most regressive tax there is, and it is most punitive on African Americans. Okay, and this is why. It stops its take at $108,000 of income. So why is it regressive? The person that earns $500,000 is only paying Social Security tax on the first $108,000. His tax rate, therefore, is about 3%, whereas anyone under the 108 is getting taxed at 15.2%. Oh, you don't see 15.2. You see only half of that. That's the employee side. There is an employer side that's also laying out money to the federal government for somebody's, well, we used to say retirement. As I think you know, it's not going to be there in 40 years. Okay, the money's gone. It's gone. It will not be recouped. It will be at most a remnant for impoverished people. But for those who've paid in, work, and are expecting money back and they're not poor, you're not going to see it. So meanwhile, we're paying out at 15-point-something%. And African American families don't have as many people in that high echelon earning place, so they're the ones penalized the most. Also, they pay in longer, okay? More Blacks pay in from age 18 onwards than whites, okay? Both work to age 65. The African American has paid into the system for more years than somebody who started age 25. And don't blame me, but this is the fact. Life expectancies are different. Average life expectancy, African American male born in 1970, ready? 65.9 years. Anglo-American male, 73.2 years. Okay? Talk about a ripoff that African Americans should be irate about. You pay in for all of your working life, and on average, the male is taking out for less than 1 year. If he dies before age 65 and his spouse passes before him, zero. All that paid in, nothing coming out. The white guy, on average, has 8 times more longevity beyond age 65 as African Americans. And again, whites have paid in for, on average, less time. It is such a regressive ripoff. And yet, you didn't see Obama or any supposedly African American liberal leaders looking to change that system. Now, as a governor, I can't do that either. That's a federal issue, but it's one that I would push everyone to push on. All right, I will take the most incendiary of these. Black babies matter. And those who have pushed for abortion on demand have curtailed the African American race in this country. It is estimated that if we didn't have the permissive policies since Roe v. Wade, the African American population would be about 30%. It's 12%. You want more power? Please consider where you're going when you let babies get snuffed out without any repercussion. I am a candidate for families, and I'm a candidate to have government generally butt out. However, protecting the unprotected, a little baby, is absolutely a realm of government that every one of us should be pledged to protect. Thanks for listening. I'm Mark Stewart Greenstein. I look forward to seeing you, hearing from you, and welcoming you to a better Connecticut come January 2019.